I was ya now I say yemfa today's agenda and to aso anope me guest omo eye bienu na na asante ebo a na afi kofodu ani abrante new Dwaben North omo bienu na adwan ne me ye ba behwe na di Ghana nkomo na afi se de niema esi kro no enyina ya kekan ho abo na na asante ebo akwa ba eni atwum akwa ba
yeja yeah
boko de
arade ado boko
kofodu ya ho boko
kofodu ya boko bibia danji you say nanu ye kan say consider an MPP party ye sha say registration of membership di already adom na me ho Monday no Sunday no we are 3:00 and the more polling station be at the motivation ho say members ni are some from din members of the party nti no e so a share we nkwan nyame adom no job no of there any many other centers there but yeah say Sunday Friday we holiday that's a Friday by 3:00 e because so ato na Saturday so ato aso na Sunday so ato aso to be on through din bia wo new job enough any MPP party no but be a through the police station bia more than a control din na e be mo aye party ba any say udin e wo party kratem any e be gina so e dia ye police station let's say dia kanina
anti do on man ma be ma announcement na mo dia frame microphone na we announcement am o me ma no ase na na asante your initial comment nkomo bebre no na e wo kroma say wa hwe nia edi kan Russia Ukraine war effect ade ebre yen ye ka say America one ni nua say Israel for ya no mo America so obehwe a omo time Christopher Columbus discover America na Ghana wo ho enye ne omo no nua no aka bom
no baby o Mali area
omo no nua no aka bom no omo akoto ahye Iran so san komo no effect be frechire e de beba the political parties e wo Ghana ha say omo ne ye no omo ahokeka ye leaders ahokeka o hwe time Russia Ukraine war e baaye enema hodo e di gu akwam ende die na afi ase panic fuel bo ba be kosoro amhihie ewom we kan nyina bom na o de ba be hwe won ma e push for a third force hon komo aye no so e wo ho nra wo Jubilee House government spokesperson ora kwache ofosu e de tudwa kwan aban nam so eyi nipa no bi adi wo bra to aba wie ye nsem ahodo a e koso e mo hwehwe mu o ma ye nsem no doso e bi wo kora wo nim nso menim ma memfa wo hyase na afi yenkwen
we Ukraine war and I say Ukraine war yes Ukraine Russia war and they did come by 4 years ago and just after COVID and as I adene isia ye nyina nim say e wiase nyina menim said the history it's a World War 1 and 2 no be kan ye de ne ye nim de koso ye kan and ye kan fa ho the world has never been shut down say aeroplane into ko baby obi enko bibia movement nyina aye still COVID e de brain wo yasim hanu ama obi ma news kra na news anchor na say broadcasters no obi su say ye bobeti numbers no just say kwa na ekosro nye say thousands or millions
nipa na ewu
eba ewiase that was the time na NPP our power Emma measures be brave Emma or mine penny editor akwamne party no ma even slogan near use fellow countrymen and fellow Ghanaians and they na ekan. Did we learn anything from that time? The answer is yes or no, because as usual instead ye be who say hey and we are say ni say betumi esi no nti say ya ho bo say no yanhwe no holistically maybe the higher politics as usual but the damn government say yenya sentence bia in case say sade we bisia ye betumi afole on a bit say disease infection
medical facilities
as facility ye be hwehwe ni nyina mo de toto akwam but then the critical year a womb as say ye panic oil even though you produce oil in sense you to me refining your intino you follow on finished product no and na ye de ababe yusu e wokroma it we buy no ye hu say ahokere e wo ho no and I say ahokere ebeba the reason is say yenya ahobɔ bia ɛna yɛn nyinaa nso obi a wo into governance be hu sɛ saa de we no ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ dan a one day na ka ɛbɛ happen na happen sese ti dan na ɛsɛ yɛyɛ ebi abe build storage and now so say alternative then na obo plan B as people will say ɛbɛ wɔ hɔ na in case they do na wa fall on enra na news amete Japan also momu ni oil ni bi nti omo rely on oil from the Middle East and omo the power omo economy but then Japan and panicky reason they say our reserves so why be able to me aso move for about 3 months and why should omo to me ahwe hu so say e bia sen almost so nuclear eyi wo ho no ma ebe more alternative power be sure say omo wo eye wind me like my power and solar and so ebe wo ho no but you ask yourself yenye debi banka abwatatia said o ye na ade nkese no and nkese yen so yefa but we don't because bibia bebia no ye ne political at the time of Ukraine war eba ya MPP government then eka say oh war na affecting nti say make sacrifices yes hey bomb bia meto kaso ena covid nso abetwam enkrofo ete ho aden na esesa nema we eba but they did something which was very significant
country
any levy no more the covid levy no year so when no more the no be see agenda 111 hospitals in terms of diversity and that's a problem no they try getting something out of it I was even surprised say when you say 50 covid time be seen no income tax taxi drivers in short run kromo jai abesi na nyina they enjoying that idea wo ho ni nyina ne say ankasa hospitals no eyo hawo bi na baaye na mom sika ne yendi na mom ye de aye bibi se de inchima na se bibi si dachi a ye de be solve sa problem no sa ana o man bia no wo ya ese wo ye odwen fantipomoto wo se dwen hwekan na odwen hwekan na no wo se bibi betumi aba eden kwan be na ye be fa so anope na meka ye mpanimfo bebre obi ntiapa ye ma no so bi ye de no ko Dubai hospital ukọ Qatar ukọ Saudi Arabia say yes space ye close
yeah
enti ye ka say emergency a enye fa na ye de ukọ aje kolebu ni konfanochi ya so ahụ but anka edia ye hwehwe na esiesie so Legon Medical Center ye yesi at least every region bi enya baako I bet you me take care of the highest officer in the country because we have the personnel o to me e dis adwuma no but ya hwe we nyina enti e ba say pe na o panic though others will be panicking but because omo kushi omo for niema bebre nti no omo nye omo nsuro ti sese de yen yeso because yen prepare we over rely on foreign bibia near the solve a problem and it is time say ade we yaba no ebem create awareness bi say no eniema we betumi asi enti kwan ba na ebefa so adachi esi biwo a ye ho enkonkochire
o hwe baby a ye free ba baby a ye du nia bay nyina eni tua se okon na guso a ekoso enya ende ena na china onyini se bi aban hye dem ototo niema bi
ebetumi aba ana sese nso no de ye dwen ho kese eye oil price sese SG and na won say yenso no eno ne rely pa on sanema we and it's a yes say waka we say ye ka say ye bibia and then o chine yi and ye ko ka say to and start refining crude oil na ye use a dabi it is say what is your alternative
and say ye ka say oil no the prices no ejina fa mienu as at enne 73.39 per dollar
dollars per barrel
range up to 80.89 per barrel and yem fan say 80 a shoot kono no be ho na hit 100 ekekapo
ana baby a oil ne faba pa no Strait of Hormuz so then Iran fashion
yeah o ma shut it down
That's where a problem ni na ewo. Bigi di say backup na say plan B or ye wa na say ye be call Nigeria no ne Africa countries here produce oil ni ahwese benya bi afi ho.
Wo be call no so because say omo nso so ewom so omo to there but omo ya omo arrangement e bi other countries omo e dem ma omo nti wo be call no omo use bi omo so de bi ama. I don't know say bi ayen ye de na ye tu ha say no na onom a omo ye tu omo de ko omo left ko akọ refinery betumi ne Dangote no akasa na bi ankofo na te omo bete ase no asete no so kra ya semfoforo ama ye de no ye retaining no ha na akọ refine wo Nigeria de aba say
obo so aba a producer no so bet said na Ghana for more year more chance kuku bo no e be kwa kodu 20,000 makashi no makashi oil the be kwa na ke bi kodu be $150 per barrel. Now no should make most of the situation. It's very unfortunate you find yourself in a situation where it is time say you better start say you're planning your life without sir and your mom. You should have some shocks. I bet you me keep you in shape.
Answer me call accountant no ma me musawi. Do you think apart from fuel and oil no global economy in terms of inflation be affecting?
Oh yes, of course. Because what we say and no near the Russia Chinese for the fighting BRICS, they call them say over reliance on the dollar. Because once a demand and a cost for Sanema we na yes scarce products, definitely a be affected. And once a trade, about 20% of the world trade pass through Strait of Hormuz, and it's a way balance and definitely affected supply line and also supply chain towards the whole world. Because one near my electronic gadgets near my you used to be no more using a pass through na ada. Now they have to use an alternative route which will be longer. It is a no bus and definitely a year prices of commodities at the cost and also say because most businessmen will want to take advantage of situation now a war home. Definitely economically a very affected. Now if you go to someone and say oh America no mo could come the omo ye only time across no kwakotina say din come and the whole world is going to suffer. It's not just yankwa. I mean everything because one say in Kofu about business a war a year Asia the airspace has been closed. And Rana Kenneth Yemia Kenneth Agyapong or say so called India. The business partner Aka Dubai to be move. And that's the situation we find ourselves.
May I say maybe an nam say any your attitude, your behavior, the way leaders lead echo.
Yo. Me I mean faculties na me chia yahwefo omo hwe na tu anopai na ne de bia me de me can say leadership is about somebody who is able to look into the future. Look into the future say obe find solutions the followers something na chi no be benefit them. That is what about leadership. There is the broader goal or mind on the goal as a corporate organization, as Ghana as an entity. You already see an issue. And I MPs or friends MP Development Dempo Commission. Is it MPC? NDPC. Yes. Until then there's a focus. You need your weaknesses in strategic planning and management. You do what you call SWOT analysis. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, which is internal. Then you know your opportunities, and then the threats, which are also what external. Into my we need be a holding war. In any baby, I need a holding. Nyankopon researcher institutions are who are in the say Legon business school, say Kenya whatever, say University of Cape Coast, the best university in the country, University of Cape Coast. What does it? Now, yes, yeah, the area research like a century say, on my way, we have a comparative advantage when it comes to agriculture. Russia, Ukraine, happen here is soon say flour some crab wide because most of in terms of some idea brodoni nyama what they fever
yeah
ama affecting ama do na aduane crab wide akosho meanwhile we are doing yen saa nyama ebitima afocus on agriculture ebitima produce so much we are through technology nim dia bayi they who say be banchi kra recently mamencha honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong say ni vision and ideas are or propose to ya or they ba yeah they call elections not just for elections even for the country me say any smart politician should go and take honorable Kennedy Agyapong he's saying this is smart that should go and take honorable Kennedy Agyapong the scripter or the campaign can want some no find juma look yamia who say sweet potato your friend is saying banchi ni nyina itimi dey flam ani ye enti why are you not looking within that is our strength you see Ghana ha from Boko to Cape 3 Point from was Keta to whatever as I see bia udia dey also na aduane ba na edi sa nyema ya anya banku which is coming from abro nya fufu fi banchi mu a dem bi ye aduane edi na no ana emo saka ho we na aduane edi then na yen fire adwin ko ho na yen more of local production yen produce more na yen add value we can send ya yesu bebre e komi can fire ho send na oka Burkina new leader ya obey Ibrahim Traoré in terms of name or locally e be import Burkina so there but Burkina is doing so much in terms of their local production even eba aduane vegetables ye na sabi yamin from Kencity Media mayiko Burkina yam kuto tomatoes za insurgents for ediomawi and we know our strength but we are what we should focus and invest in that area which is agriculture and we are because they are greedy politicians because I'm sorry any person or gain that not be in he will go into agriculture. But you see, the challenge is that there are so many challenges in agriculture in terms of financing. It's difficult. And then
politicians greedy.
Politicians and some businessmen.
And yeah, moving up politicians. Yeah, moving a businessman.
Yes. And see, so let me come with a clear correlation and better me establishing. You see, there are some politicians there are some businessmen they finance political parties to win power. And when you win power, they want to still do the shorter way of making money in terms of just importation. Trade, because the turnover is so short that and the profit margins are huge. So that businessman only patience waiting for you there or sugar factory and also he only has time to go through the process. And through that process, add value and they create jobs. Into obey the quick way. Now, politicians also also for the quick way also 4 years spend our power. Only time I'll be to proper things in place. You know, I don't rather go for a license, not call importation of sugar, importation of food. On way, say you bet me, I produce so much, I be create jobs. Yeah. The problem is that we are not looking within. Yeah, focus. Yes, Ukraine and Russia war. That was the reason why economy no about from. You see the impact, sir, I did with the brain so much that mommy embo nema biswa the brain. Apart from that for price ever cost. The bigger issue about cost pan the comes to brain because one high fuel prices which is basic because fuel ni no yen dey produce crowd yen dey wa crowd ya we assign the refinery na assign koto as a finished product e dey fuel adding about my way
e dey baby o.
The second one inflation and the inflation NDC aban tax so onya hodin na you know the reason because yes the gold so much gold econ and many so much in terms of foreign exchange and no ena itimidi to oil no now what it means that dollar no ahode be sampeja ama sit down perform because you know now demand for dollar be cost so over importation because shortage of supply and the normal economics tells us that the higher the demand the higher the price But as in demand no was so and supply no low. Into that will automatically push the price of fuel to go. And I'm very 80 per barrel. What I say, and yeah, Central cost within the next 2 years. I'm assuring everybody say about cover $120 per barrel, which means that fuel at all handling now. The all fire fine product taban or a businessman or no super profit or better pricing, and if we are about to it will go up again. And go up automatically, the pressure will come, and that will lead to high cost of living. High cost of living because price of fuel now about we are all the biano or you fuel as an input. So driver no etogu fuel etogu kemono or be increasing the price. Can we say Ghana ha? Your sort of energy. Now the biggest apart from hydro na enyafi akoso mo ne
yeah okay kan nyina no minia there should be a solution. Yenye den so man yenye den. Good.
Solution America be say solution in na say we should look at our strategy in American SWOT analysis no. Ehi na ya ho ode as mind. There na Yakopon de adom ya natural yem brain yen saka. Ene ni assassin Yakopon de amaye. Assassin Yakopon de amaye yem bre o. We five yem de chain. Aban assassin say fertile such that ubi we be eye.
Me pacho aban ese onye as individuals yenye dey.
Aban so onya per the constitution ye use o mamu ano. Ye to aba. And I share preamble of the constitution or say we your sovereignty na no and ye anati ye dey constitution so any rule as 1982 constitution until any changes are done to the constitution ye na ye otumi we are your sovereignty no e ye ankwanko menu na your sovereignty no and ye dey akoto aba yi obi also me dey kani as a leader and ye dey trust na share so he's holding everything in trust on our behalf. Some perform antimi ehu ni also mo ye no mutimi muan then the also say that is why anytime be akoto aba sometimes demonstrations the pressure crab but you see the point is that some of these people who come for leadership role they don't even know what is ahead of them omunim Ghana maybe ayeko they don't know short term abe politician yaman appointment onyaka you see the most of politicians in Ghana mamu me na me catch most of them obey the politics after university no obey minister obey deputy only are your team so on team and viet on team down Islegon down Dubai in America on no or see has succeeded in life that is mediocracy
me da say na dey asante aban ye yen as individuals they no so ba na e ba e be pim ye yen dey
okay about leadership and leadership and say you look ahead into the future. Now, about SWOT analysis. Yes, as a country and as a leader of a country and any entity, no, obehu maho deni mubibia. Na fi what planning ahead of time. Even and then they become generational thinkers. An example, any Norway, oila, and the gas omunyai. Omu wosikapa. Oshe Nigeria, oshe Venezuela. Or other countries, any the omudu musika no more oil na ye. And then we all know the result of the sea war Nigeria. Or see there be maybe the no kind of mefasuni. Sikana me oil ne de ewo ho. Ne mo me di invest wo companies. E wa ma no ne de profit ebeba. Eti principal no e da ho. Ne mo mu no odidi mu. Ebi a phone na wo to Samsung phone kra no. Ebi a no way wo share e wo Samsung. They are making money. But ye no yen dream sa dream in pembe with all due respect ye dream enimani ya hwe ye baby e won government provide platform.
You are still talking about government me say
and na
na dream say on because ye shall see from Russia Ukraine war e be ye banter enye no kre Ukraine no ni ha Russia and na we so bobo edeba as an individual or tinifie no said the enema keka kono onye dey
an individual what you feel say me as individual me no ne yabo ayete he ye ntumi emfa ye pe enkotofu a emfi Nigeria say ye dey ba e say aban etino tebia no na wo platform
na wo yifu no free mu aban to ba no
aban no ba aduane ne ade nyina no bebre no wo be hia clearance ne ade na wo de akwa. Yes, I want to me enko. yen ni de betumi aye ne say eno ane say beto ne ma me hold say de ahokyere ba but for how long can I continue doing
that?
that?
O hold the same say me tie de na twumo e kan ya. Mo nyina mo agi atom say asase no e fertile.
E ho na kan be be.
Yeah, udua bibia enti as individual no say wo ntimi nkokra fa anwomba na wo beto more fuel a. What about aduane ne niam a wo betumi aduane eno so ntimi nya no gye say wo kokra.
One who say leader be by or to be the operation feed yourself. A changing narrative e wo kroma. Enti say no you need someone to say they no can honorable akompreku dia obey. So you know what? Ye to me the banche eye to say flower. Ye to me the bro eye flower. Then we have an alternative. Enti we dia na ma ye betumi ayi say no me ne wo no ye need that capacity ye koye. Ajenka bi a government no ebianka we buy na one district one factory no or say o made papa we model na all can no shem enti mun produce ebia cassava ni ade wa in case BBC we fall on it but no say ye no ade ebetumi aya ne say ye say do ka ye kua nyame nchade we can farm throughout the season ye no snow nto wa ha no waka say ebesay there be throughout the season yepe ene wo fertile land e wo ha no ma yetumi ka so tomatoes there a seasonal crop who told you so na wa no say why irrigation
yes
na wudua ehia nsuo ehia fertilizer na why na wo harvest na no so wo twen na Nyankopon mra emeye bio na me wagya sha adwuma ne ye if so wa boss na nse so say dwen na fe ye hye ne din anonyam that is what others are doing me no wo kasai Paris oma yefuo e wo rooftop enyusu anea that's the level one for the farming echo if you say wahwe hu te said ye to ekuruma yi dabi beba said ye galamse ya asase ne be say what is the alternative ye ni bi enti baby a ye do no e basenya keep cool heads na ye ndwen say Nyankopon boy ye se ne nseso no na fe bibia be ma ya oman no ebedi ne ye ene ochena ene nchima so eba beto ye papa nom eye wewe enu ti ye so ye to aso na ye tena wonom ehwe no hwe kan abeye no looking for an MPP answer or NDC answer and a solution the worst is yet to come.
Me da say jo ahome meto ade aba the ODC and the ba ho ene ye de beto aso the worst is yet to come. NDC MPP eno na no pay obi kan say NDC ni MPP e pay en kan sa akoye NDC ni ho a MPP na eba even entafo okra no obia wo ne su ene na adwen na wo mo etom print enya de kro omo nyina free mame baako efunu na bae but omo tom print a obia fingerprint enko enti obia no betimi aka say political parties no na NDC MPP omo mie no ya de kro na ne tie ne say as an individual wo tie ano pay o sorry ne a obedi kan adwene ho pa ye ne a obedi na me aye wadom na wo asase bi eda ba bi a aban ye ne nhyehyeye no onso ye won hyehyeye at least wo de body mienu miensa bi si ba bi ana udua bayre bi ana udua meko bi ana udua tomatoes bi a ebeti wo ka wo bɔ no every month so ewo aduane ho na no betumi akushin wo de akɔ bi aban bɛyɛ ne ono betumi but niema no dodo no anso wo nso betumi ayɛ bi na ode aboa mo ye business nso se Dubai na wokɔ a ya shate ho nti ho nko na wo betumi akɔ na wa hyase ahwɛ se local environment ni bibi foforo wo mu a wo betumi aton a eno nso ebeboa me kai wo se Franco Trading Enterprise there baby omo form niema no ye shate ho airspace enti ni a wo pato omo ho bia no onsa ebeka kai na hye no so omo ton appliances iron kettle afi air conditioner omo ton fridges refrigerator hodo bia omo ton TV ano pa ho omo de wo CCTV cameras a omo de aba ye de sumo manfo and afi phones and accessories oto a your receipt na wo online see ye kasa ya francotrading.com niema ni nyina wo ho afi nso fra baby a wo gina na ye be direct to your outlet a wonim eno pa ho a on main office no adabraka on Roxy Cinema de hwe ni mo no mo waso no nso ahodo bebre ya ye kasa ye Madina post office wa ha uba omo eben ho omo obi osu wo Oxford Street the only Oxford Street in Accra osu na wokɔ ha ho nso kama omo abie outlet ba ko ho omo obi nso wo circle ya eben Unauthorized me ka Franco Trading Enterprise asem kai na hye ne so main office no wada braka no omo another big shop enso ewo internet ne so a eye www.francotrading.com abekọ na niema ni nyina wo ho to bi wo ho na yemfa wade emma wo yemfa mbre wo fie de beba ebo no wo fom eno epa ho a wo kwakọ wa anya bi just make an order. I can assure you within 24 hours the next flight be a product no be na Franco for e bro omo niema no so ye papa na de a enika na enije ne say ye de niema na ma on ye ma up to 40% discount na just say niema na obeto bia na bi wo ho no ma na say em say 100 Ghana utua 60 Ghana na de aka no wa fan free e de apɛ bi before frasan ato e shop no em bomode so obefrɛ 0555939311 0555939311 na any Franco Trading Enterprise for enkomodie no entimi enkoso tum ye kekan ye ka se Russia Ukraine war yamfa emu adwene ye de namu ama asase ye ka sei ene US ene ni nua Israel akọ to ahye Iran so ehon so wo hia oil e free ho eba na ho kira eba nipa no bi ka se Ghana ya akwakoye NDC MPP ndi asetirimu de eba enti eho behia se ibenya a third force na no den to take over anase or the pressure a pressure group de ebeba se be ya Ghana no betumi anya ba bi agina me nims de wadwen eye wo ho but mame ya na so nkira wo se asat enra na another third force anu share the base no registration online obetumi a check na oma register nipa 1.6 million minim se be plan no pay kra de ebi aba be ka ho de na ama nipa bebre pushi ko saa ye hia third force anase ogidi se baby o man no wo na afi ne akikire ye maintain on me wo ho no akakra na yenko ni mami nti otwum manfa anchase
I mean that's it. I think sir going back to the issues, the reality, the problem, and maybe a former vice president, and then now Okansin say the fundamentals of the economy will expose you. You see, Opa, sorry to say that, Opa Kofa, I'm not being blasphemous, but Kofa Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, Ebra. Now, when tackle the fundamentals, forget about it. You see, you only a Yankupon ye, and you only nipa. Sana na kan Awurade Nyankopon de ono ne ya holding to me and why am I na oye ne die wi a de aka na nipa o technology innovations ni nyina no Nyankopon ofi heavy o de nimde na wura mu enti o wan yusu ne nyame de adom aye ne eye motor anase eye nipa from a now ujaya God as immortal and has incorruptible God ohuma on this set again emetisan bibia bi mu do be wa ya wi aka unipa. If I remember third force, for me, where be a man do no, but be honest, be a man do no. You do hoyo. Okay, I always tell you, see, you're in political party structure now, you're all my more. You see, the people and you see, their politicians have used what they call emotional intelligence, they have worked on Ghanaians. I always say somebody is an NDC person because somebody to say I'm not being tribal because or you're votarian. It's not about party and policy, ideology, and then the name of GD every man send brabo. No, or say or my main mammy no mammy this in it, and on another this in it, also or be ready. That is one. Two, or be a MPP because officer oh medium man UP no mufim intending to join MPP. Go obi a chimney e support because oye obi supporting MPP because they are chimney and we capimini and answer or santini. That is the we shouldn't deceive ourselves. My another home because of this thing. Because you see, and that thing has been sticking to the people. In Dubai with your new ideas, you can be the finest politician with whatever ideas. This is the issue. Nipano obedu hey, but ebedu point bi no the day of election they will tell you say maza they know and this no nimo
enye amazing say obi be call internet so say I want to be part of this group na onya daji akọ registration nso enye free akọ no ayi registration now within this short period you are hit 1.6 million enye amazing wo be free ban de wo kan ya we enye nwanwa.
So that will also mean that nipa na sa group na first the base no then it will like okay then what is the conflict then Emma nipa no take it that way
okay
and as we go to that direction that is the bigger question
okay
say no obi a almost trusting so much say nipa we or your principle nipa we ginidi a and anything no yen go that way no they will not do it the ordinary Ghanaian obe kasa we say do what the day of election adena MPP o de you be do ho
okay
then delegates the chief delegate omanka when it comes to policy but you see we have your kwan we nim I know say that she be do ho sa third force na you be do ho and even people are talking about independence almost the Benny way who knew Benny history what study Benny history what study Ghana history Ghana politics to me I say busua somebody obi di because a family line no di actually obi entrance analyze say what is the philosophy of MPP obi onje ho da say MPP party then omugidi the principle of JB Dankwa he's talking about property or democracy that Nyankopon de adoma chede ache obi bia wasase so ye den Nyankopon to be ache
what can we call JB Dankwa lunch ni bia
yeah we COVID the name and then you by already adoma 5:30 British Council because that book is you see suppose I was say yeah apart from the konkran yegidie no who MPP near that book you should have a copy and know why the MPP is MPP and why you touting and say we are property owning democracy. We say Onyankopon de adoma chede ama ankrankre na ankrankra adoma chede no wo ye oman a na wo hanese ankrankra chede ni ya wo oman na be nyamfa so because who train you with the proper orientation training in skills are gifts ewo nipa mu gift any edan mu gift any see as all them gift any say wiem gift ewo nipa mu and wherever you see a human being or your asset or your japade train that asset and that asset will give you development down here
okay mesa ba ya conclude
in a man puntu oba asase
na na fante ba ne say na Ghana football Kumasi Asante Kotoko huge support Accra House of Folk huge support you can say you kwa kobobo no in fact May 9th in the sea because of support and that emotional feeling and anchor for war the my teams no e ba ne say na yadru ba bia yadru ya enne I say I'm saying this because of political parties in me NPP NDC Kotoko Accra House of Folk e ba ne say na in football no yadru ba bia yadru e fa Kotoko ne house
for some strange reason Ghana football it is a photocopy the way I manage Ghana politics Ghana for some strange reason said the Ghana football echo no sa na Ghana so echo I said that autopilot be and shed that new control it need plan be a year follow enti enye me won say ubisa me we link it to NPP NDC and the other because of Saneman and the ma Moses Parker has a cote media man.
Okay.
Kotoko started with Kumapem Royals and Mra Alanjima no eti omo a cote Kuma.
And you're not lunch Martino no.
Wow,
Alan the cash man, me mwachano pay. Eti the fair book
sa enye man no. Enyina omo atiti sekiti nyina no. Were somehow aligned with a the latest one that Odika we know the base of Ghana football a Nations FC. Nations FC ya Dr. Kwame Cheya Okotoko. Gidi. And back buy so I'm fly a Ash Gold. Emra champion. If you Kotoko no so far Ash Gold is saying the bay say and I ever say the base acquire in quote acquire a Nations FC. At any point in Biano, people get fed up. But he said they're not Chumokano. You initially you have the numbers are a follow. But almost share direction no ne a yina. Na affair to say a bit That's where my worry is. And I'll pay off air na ye din komo bi say.
No, me ba off air asem no. But a bit to chom ho no asase e ka say. Hanse ne kotoko no almost supporting base na eko. You know, in terms of say omo tupu akọ field na omo akọ hwe. No, eko bi ati ni fie.
Yeah. I think eko no ka expect say
individual teams
ni benya. Unfortunately, almost enya.
Omo kan say be enya nipa mo nto aba no.
Danger no.
People are fed up with the system.
Yes.
Say no matter what, we have the same problem. They seems not to care about the problem. Because he said there will be some initially. Say in some ACC manoni. Ukoji yeja ye ho ade bia aja manoni for no. Say Chinese bre olum. O promoting the local industry.
Yes.
Tracks say wo kro Chinese tracks. You have no idea.
Tracks in friend you friend Chinese tracks. You friend tracks.
Say open construction.
China track.
Open construction company. So would loan na wo koje. As member me company na wa ba be ye den. Abe road na. So indirectly no who promoting on one day but like to say they na chumuka no say honorable dey or dey buy in a year projecting ye ni ya indirectly no ye promoting
na ni so ade hunu na all campaign dey buy.
For example,
that is the solution.
Ye cry in Konya fi China about 21 billion ma parliamentarians international na anya bi an carpenter bi ani kuruma
David
into obi enu ono ma opam leather seat e wo kuruma. You know, so these are some of the things. And gradually, no, people, people are getting fed up.
Yeah.
Men twaba, men you saying the same people.
But and what it means is say men twaba men you say I say and that's one asante na ma omo yes anti nipa no twitwa na ni ahwe ba bi ode na ni be kire.
Options, yes. That's the natural human being.
And obey me can say enkane SDA Roman Methodist. People felt so woman your door, ya fed up. Enter charismatic churches. The brain ko mu no saka get try your president. And the president we no so panic. It's the say omo nya revival kra no omo nyina say so omo ya revival.
But na asante de ma eye hu ni set football de ya na mo ken. Obi na te no ho. Te say Dr. Kwame ono na te no ho e na open nipa. So ho. Ubehwana na we atin ho na ope supporters na we atin ho but the base there e nipa bi na e group wo ho and wo pe leader that's the difference the man ye hu no so there's granted people ye didi ajame me o man nko yie ani gi anam de wo party maja na safo no and wo move to a direction in their numbers and wo pe a leader into wo kan omani to get a leader and no dem ma e different from near ye hunu your normal days and your normal political circles mu a ye hunu so wala anko ye no anko ye na we call ye no anko ye we dey your group no and na wo mo leader menim say mo tell me
so what kind the history of Ghana your political parties there came a time there was this political party in 1992 called NIP was led by one of the most industrious Ghanaians, Dr. Daku, Rollins Trinity Akukoda. A movement. People were fed up with left, right, CPP anyway. Then he comes in, or know your new bread, had the numbers. I'm not doubting numbers, sir. We know a war.
Is it only leader?
Oh, yes.
Only leader. Numbers.
Before political parties, I said we need some foundation pillars not just having the numbers. There should be some pillars at the end. Without the foundation, it will crumble. Well, so say numbers, no people are fed up with so many things and a year. But after storm not coming, which will definitely come down, then you start asking questions. And I feel you know a binom then you start questioning.
And the same.
It depends on number numbers concerned on manage leadership no manage because in politics. It's all about interest.
Yes.
In politics, we don't kill a man. We only remove an obstacle. That's what I say. It's be na ye see or na ye be near ye say. That's how they do it. Enti no omu ko nyina no.
Conclude mame.
There say omu ye and they say omu build strong foundation. They can even lobby the TUC or students movement. Say youth in the DOS room, student movements ni nyina na omu aba omu side. Because then you will come contesting election. You need MPs. And within our constituency, that's where problems will come in. So, would you be or yes, so powerful or Kwakojina, woodin. So, aha. And I want to now call you asking a mamma to mamma.
Oh, no, conclude. You see, the foundation in America, you see, principle now, I see a chair and say, and that is what the MPP is doing now. The solution is that everybody should be involved. You see, there was once upon a time that when they come to the leadership at the police station, you people question them. No matter what you do.
Omunyaye. Na ze ya ka say. Edintre obi de ayina kwashare dem.
And obu mra
shase.
And nipa na bumra so nipa no e che no.
Obi no de obi frɛ wo no ɔka no ante.
And nipa na bumra so bi dem na kwashare dem.
Yes.
Bi dem constituency I've told them we are nyina agree. We are obi assign number. You see, the problem is that nipa bi hwe yakoto aba yakọ police constituency election yakoto aba. People were so peeved say now we selecting crofo bi no executive obi executive mu koto aba no so no ska mo gigi ye ebi mu agi na ntwe ni mponche ne kuko nyina aka ho na election day o person koto hwe onim na si ayawa so enre ya ayawa so numbers no was about 50,000 people were expected to vote omu wie no turnout nkwa no me so say do be about 50% impo. The reason is any person say on an interest obi mu so omo interest omo control primaries no mo TV owie and obi so wa TV dia ene emesusu me ma me fie say me control aba kona control aba. So that is the problem we are having. Let everybody involved. Look, a bus selection of MPP presidential, whoever is a card bearing member to vote. Yanye ni sadia me no na tifie you na tifie ba you na ha dan now ba beto of say wo be police executive mu kwa yi parliamentary presidential wa konya TV wo ba so no wo di be hima hi omi am fie na general election wo be friend me koto ba na wo TV ba wo di TV ni ba no na che TV wo ko di 5,000 wo nkwa di ya no ma awi o ma no ma mbi me vote in a be president amount mu MPP mu yesen you are no more even more than 300,000. No. Na tena tama ko nipa na makoji sika kese na it has become obvious. Second na phone na hu na election dey me kokofo ho na say me I will not do it. I will go and do my kokofo. I dey discuss me. Oh na delegate. So that is why we are working towards it. You na my argument. Don't think about MPship for abenya because yes I dey na he e be do bi no amount for no go and vote and that is where the danger is coming. How na danger no say the people are not going to involve themselves. You see, democracy is about the people. That is what it's called republic. It's republic. It's about the people. And the people who trust them as a money and say na muso bi amonye ne sadia. They don't come. They walk for the house. Me and family emfa ko na me chair of fani. Okay. Ambassador senior reverend Isaac Osebonso. Olman na mi sha no yakase. Na mi aduma Sunday. It's a special program. Also, I did them.
My friends here.
Oh, tap for Mumra. Now, umeti Nyankopo Ansem. Nyankopo Ansem. I didn't know how to
This one says, good morning, Honorable. What is happening in the Middle East now should be a forewarning to the NDC that there are difficult times and economic times ahead of us. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Thank you. Thank you, Benjamin Bosompra. Say Odo message. Mr. Amufa, you have said it all. The beast has come to stay. Why Angle P ewo cap price. The main problem facing this country can be summed up in what Haile Selassie said. Quote, throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, and the silence of the voice of justice when it matters most that has made it possible for evil to triumph. Unquote. Niana me can say, Niema hu and ne ewo the base, they say, and yet obi na appear free political party and a open nipa. Ti say ye nim dada a ye whereby Ireland ko na fe or person dependent be pie de ko Gusitando pie no person dependent be pie de ko maame kuna du Rollins pie nyame fa ne currency or person dependent be pie nko we de nipa no bi na omobo omo ho ano omobo omo na asata nra na omo hit 1.6 million registration ewo online omo registration no so no people pay money
na omo
meba enti no so wo hwe numbers na omo de ekro no a omo ekọ na omo pay leader na se nyame amwa no nya leader omo trust no a menua obehadwe that's how I feel that's how I feel
nipa na emuvu ko ni nyina na ye MPP ni floating voters enye nipa fofo omo edi ani omo edi ani mu no so omo nyina ani so omo fi party bi so na omo so di ani eno no nti na eden ya wo fi bi mu na woko that's the whole thing
omo edi ani mu so omo nya party leaders
omo they belong to political parties
na say Ghana had obi our political party belongs to
but said they na adna na I say they say they nipa sufufuro bi
no any person for
mom ye fene say constituency ye mom ska so fan come delegate omo titiso sankofo bibi na so that's the problem
before say
Suban is about character
before say MPP beba no say e shase from baby na CPP buy any Ghana for no a enti bra kwa ni mu a niema esesa no na nipa adwene esesa say de ye kan baby o man na duro no eya kwa say interest ani pare to aba no ekofom both MPP and DC wo hwe niana no aya waso de ya esi voter turnout was low especially from that of the NDC wo hwe omo numbers omo nyaaye ani ni omo nyaaye ya omboafu because obi akoje moto obi akoje TV enti na aba no wankwa ankoto otura anye ya na sa reflect o general election them because they do onum bia e cheska enti onom a eyo o mabufu sa ada na wo se binum kwaji ska na e transia no na omo so shift e de o mani e kire baabi political parties na obibi on be ya e so omo ye ntem especially card bearing members obi anto aba
enu ti na e ka say yes sir we are MPP new MPP party na ya be nomination corner control din so that you be counted one control din akota ho de a any problem na one e be so so ho write your name be a member you go talk about what me talk but this time yeah the card in the wa go talk
so ya na mu nyina ma ase da bia oba person ya MPP announcement ya obi anko tro ni bi obi anko tro announcement na o ya
public service na me
nyame ya dum akona go tu osika e dey amofa bo a